So we do these BMW diffs. We put quaife LSDs into BMW diffs because people want LSDs. And we use these 14mm by 1mm pitch. That's 1mm pitch, that thread. Why isn't it focusing? One mil pitch, very fine thread. You can torque that up super fucking tight and it'll never come loose. Anyway, to buy a hexagon bar and then machine it down and part it off to make the bolts and then get it all heat treated costs more money for the heat treatment and the hexagon bar than it does to just buy these bolts already made, that's already hardened. And these are obviously finished bolts. You just put it in there, close it up, check if it's running relatively true, and it is. That's true enough. Push start. The parting off tip comes down. I've made this program. It parts it off to the correct length. And once it finishes machining all this, it's finished. The bolt is ready to use because it's already been heat treated. And doing it this way is actually cheaper than buying a big long hexagon bar and paying for the heat treatment. It's cheaper just to buy the finished product and just modify it. So it parts it off. As you can see, there's heaps of them down there. How many have I made now? I'll show you in a sec. Then it comes around, has a turning tool. It does a chamfer at the front. And then turns it down just a tiny bit for the threading size. Turns it down to 13.8 millimeters. Then it comes around, last tool, screw cutting tool. And even, I'll just turn the coolant off so you can see what's happening. And it just cuts the thread, you see? Because these bolts are already hardened, you don't have to take it to the heat treater and pay money to get it hardened. So it's already finished. And these tips are for hardened steel. They're very hard tips, these. So you can machine a hardened bolt and it's done, see? And there's the finished product. And that is cheaper than making it from a solid piece of metal and getting it heat treated. And that is now ready to use. Next, there's the program. And then you can even check to make sure that it's going deep enough, the thread. You gotta, oh, it's hard to do this one-handed. Yeah. How can I do this? Let me get started, hang on. Actually, see? So you got the bolt, you got the nut, screw it on. Yep, perfect. Perfect. And if it's too tight, you just change the offset to go a bit deeper. If it's too loose, you go the opposite way, change the offset. The offset page, say if you need the thread deeper, the threading tool is tool 11. So you come down to tool 11 and you just change it.